Hey everyone, and welcome. So today we're going to dive into something I think we can all relate to: how to stop our days from just blurring together. We're talking about shifting from that feeling of being on autopilot to creating these awesome, intentional moments that can totally anchor your day. Ready? Let's jump right in. All right, first things first, let's talk about this feeling of being on autopilot. You know what I mean, right? It's that sense that you're just going through the motions day in and day out without really being there. Like, do your days just kind of blend into one big blur? Maybe you're super busy, you're getting stuff done, but when you hit the pillow at night, it's hard to tell Tuesday from Thursday. It's such a common feeling, and that's exactly what we're going to tackle today. It's this cycle, right? You wake up, you immediately check your phone, you rush through everything, and before you even realize it, bam, it's time to get ready for tomorrow. It can leave you feeling like you didn't even live your day, you just survived it. It's exhausting. But here's the good news. What if I told you there's a really simple way to break that pattern? And that brings us to the hero of our story today: rituals. Now, hang on, this is not about adding more stuff to your already packed to-do list. Not at all. It's actually about transforming things you already do into something way more powerful. Okay, so what's the big difference between a habit and a ritual? It's actually a pretty cool distinction. We all have habits, right? Think about your morning coffee. The habit is just mindlessly chugging it down while you're scrolling through emails, barely even tasting it. But the ritual, that's when you intentionally pause. You smell the aroma, you feel the warmth of the mug, you actually savor that first sip. See? It's the exact same action, but one is totally automatic and the other is filled with intention. So that's what we're talking about. A mindful ritual is basically any practice you do on purpose, with your full attention. It's the secret sauce that turns a boring, everyday task into a really meaningful moment. It creates these little pockets of calm and purpose in an otherwise crazy day. And trust me, the payoff here is huge. These tiny little intentional practices, they've been shown to do amazing things, like reduce stress and anxiety, sharpen your focus, and even help you sleep better. They become these comforting little anchors that tell your brain, okay, it's time to start the day, or all right, it's time to wind down now. I absolutely love this quote from Casper ter Kuile. He says, rituals are like bridges that help us cross from one way of seeing the world to another. Isn't that great? They're literally the thing that gets you from that mindless autopilot state to a place of being truly present. Okay, so you might be thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually do this without it just becoming another chore? Well, I've got you. Here's a super simple 4-step guide to get you started. First up, reflect and intend. Just ask yourself, what do I really need right now? Is it more calm, more focus? Then, and this is key, start ridiculously small. I'm talking 1 to 5 minutes. That's it. Third, create space. This doesn't have to be a whole meditation room. It can literally just be a tidy corner of your desk. And finally, review and adapt. Check in with yourself. If a ritual starts to feel like a drag, change it. The whole point is for this to support you, not become another thing to stress about. All right, so what does this actually look like in real life? Let's get practical. I'm going to run through a few simple ideas for different times of the day. And remember, these are just thought starters. The goal here is for you to find what really clicks for you. Okay, let's talk about the morning. Instead of that automatic reflex to grab your phone, what if you lit a candle to set a focused tone for the day? Or even simpler, just take 5 slow, deep breaths before you even get out of bed. These tiny little acts can completely flip the script on your morning, taking you from chaos to calm in just a minute. We all know it, the dreaded midday slump. It is so real. But instead of just pouring another cup of coffee, try a quick reset ritual. Seriously, just step outside for 60 seconds of fresh air. Or, and this is a big one, eat your lunch without a screen in front of you. Actually, taste your food. These are such simple ways to hit the reset button and get back to your day with a clear head. And now for the end of the day. A good ritual here is all about signaling to your brain that it's time to unwind. A really powerful one? Disconnecting from all screens at least an hour before bed. Game changer. Or you could try writing down 3 things you were grateful for. It's a simple act that can totally shift your mindset and get you ready for a good night's sleep. Okay, as we start to wrap this up, I want to leave you with 2 really important ideas that will help you make these practices stick. First, and this is so crucial, the goal is consistency, not perfection. A simple 2-minute ritual that you do every single day is way more powerful than a 30-minute one you only get to once in a blue moon. Life happens. The small everyday actions are what really build momentum. And the second thing is stay flexible. Your rituals are supposed to serve you. So the thing that helps you during a crazy busy week at work might not be what you need when you're on vacation, and that's totally okay. Let them change and evolve as your life changes. That's what keeps them feeling fresh and supportive, not like another boring task. So I'm going to leave you with a question. After all this, what's just one small ritual you could start today? Seriously, what's one tiny, intentional thing you can do to bring a little more meaning into your day? It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be yours.